This video is about dividing 3 and 4 digit divisors, resulting in 2 and 3 digit quotients. There are a couple different ways that you can solve these problems. I'm going to show you the way that I would solve it first, and then I'm going to show you the way that the curriculum would like you to solve it. Choose which way works best for you and stick with that. If there's another way that you think of that I don't show you here, let me know and let's look at it. The first problem is 590 divided by 17. When I solve this, what I would do is round 590 to 600 and 17 to 20. And I know that 600 divided by 20 is 30. Now what I'm going to do next is start the problem. Okay, 590 divided by 17. Now, I'm going to do 17 times 30, which solves to be 510. And what I'm going to do here is go 510, and I'm going to write on the side that I already have 30. Okay, 590 minus 510 is 80, and I'm going to estimate again from here. And I'm going to have 80 now divided by 17. What I'm doing is I'm just sliding over the numbers, okay, that I do have. And I'm going to say that's about 4. And then I'll solve it. 17 times 4, okay, is 68. And I'm going to write my 68 below. And I have 4 that I'm writing on the side. And 80 minus 68 leaves me with 12. Now I know that 12 does not go into 17, so that's going to be a remainder. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 30 and 4 and add them together. So I have 34, and that's where that comes from. And I'm going to take my 12, and that's my remainder. Okay, I can move all this aside, and I'm going to check my work to make sure that I did it correctly. Okay, so I'm going to take 34 times 17, which I find to be 578, and I'm going to take that 578 and add my remaining 12, which gets me 590, which is what I began with initially. That's one way to solve the problem. Okay. Look at 590 divided by 17 the way that the book does, or the curriculum, since we don't have a book. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take 59 and say that 59 tens rounds to 60 tens. And 17 then rounds to 20. So 60 tens divided by 20 results in 3 tens. And I'm going to write that all on here now. 590 divided by 17 is, they're saying 3 tens. And then I'm going to do 17 times 3, which is equal to 51 tens, because remember this is 3 tens, which is 510. Okay, and I'm going to subtract that, and then I have 80, which is 8 tens, and I'm going to divide that by my 20 from here again. So 8 tens, which is 80, divided by 20 is equal to 4. So I'm going to put my 4 up here. And then I'll do 17 times 4, which is 68. Okay, 80 minus 68 is 12, so you get 34 with a remainder of 12, which is the same solution we got last time, slightly different way. This way might help if you're using your place value chart, but that's up to you. Okay, let's look at another problem. 887 divided by 27. I'm going to solve it my way first, and then solve it according to the curriculum. So what I would do, 887 rounds to 900, 27 rounds to 30. I know that previously we said don't round up. Okay, I'm switching it for this because it's easier to take the next step. Okay, again, you don't have to round it to 930. That is a one way that you can do it. Okay, and I know that 900 divided by 30 gets me 30. We're going to set this up again. 887 divided by 27. Okay, 27 times 30 is 810. Okay, writing my 30 on the side again. Okay, 887 minus 810 results in 77. Okay, 77 divided by 30. I'm going to say 30 goes into 60, which is close to 77 twice. Okay, so 60. That's 2 times. Don't forget to put it on the side, which has a remainder of 17. And I know that 17 does not go into 27, so I'm going to add, it does not go into 27 evenly, so I'm going to take my 32 and have a remainder of 17. The curriculum looks at it similarly, I guess, where instead of 900, it says 90 tens. And where we would have 60 here, we actually have it as 60 ones in the book. The big idea is that you're trying to break down the problem using estimation so that you can get in the general area and adjust from there. The first step does not need to be precise as long as you're in the ballpark, and then you know how to adjust from there. Okay? If I did 800 divided by 40, I would have 20 instead of 30 here, and I would still get in the same ballpark and need to adjust it from there. Let's try one more problem. 839 divided by 41. What I would do is take 840 divided by 40. Okay? What I'm going to do is I know that 4 goes into 8 2 times, and I know that 4 goes into 4 once. Okay? So I'm going to start with 21, and that's going to be my estimate. Okay? So to solve that, we're going to go in 839 divided by 41. Okay? And 41 times 21 results in 861, which is too high for what I'm trying to do. Now I can subtract 21, or I can solve it again. And if I do 41 times 20, I end up with 820, which is much more of where I want it to be. Okay, so I'm going to take my 820 over here. Don't forget to write off to the side that I did this 20 times. And 839 minus 820 results in 19. 19 does not evenly go into 41, so that becomes my remainder. So my solution becomes 20 with a remainder of 19.